everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you guys actually go ahead and watch my channels. One of the questions that came through in one of my comments was to make a video around low risk passive investment products. What are the kind of features it has, etc. So I decided to bring out this product, which is a very safe product. And you might have heard your parents talk about the post office, right? But have you ever tried to actually go on their website and check out their products? They're super useful, low risk products. And one of these products which really, caught my eye was the post office monthly investment scheme. So I'll be talking more about the post office monthly income scheme in this video. And the topics I would be covering throughout the length of this video, would be: what is post office monthly income scheme? What is the interest rate that the post office is providing at the moment? How can you invest in such a scheme? What are the criterias and features that are entitled to this scheme? And finally, I will close it off as always with the tax implications. So let's get started with our first section, which is: what is post office monthly income scheme? So let's talk in detail about it. This is a very simple scheme wherein you would be investing a lump sum amount of your capacity, and then you would be receiving an X amount of interest on a monthly basis for the tenure that you decide, which is 5 years generally, but I would be talking in detail about that later. And then at the end of that tenure, you would be receiving your deposit back as well, which is the principal. So you get the interest for the tenure on a monthly basis, and then at the end of it, you receive your principal back. This is a very simple product, but it has a lot of benefits when you see it from a mindset that you would be getting a passive income, a monthly passive income on your money, which is low risk and is actually one of the highest interest giving returns in schemes of this sort. So stay tuned, and I will be talking more about. So now that you're aware that what is the post office monthly income scheme, I think the next obvious question is: how would you be able to invest in such a scheme? Now, I wouldn't say it's completely hassle-free, but it's still something that we can do in order to gain some benefits. So in order to open this account, we will have to visit our nearest post office and submit an account opening form. But just keep in mind that if you want to open an MIS account, you also should have a savings account with the post office, because that is the account that you would be using to withdraw your interest and your deposited money as well. So it is a good idea that you visit the office once and open both a savings account and an MIS account together. After that, so that after there are no hassles in your life and everything can be automated, and you can use it just as you use your apps for other banks, right? So I recommend that you should definitely try and visit the post office just once to avoid hassle later. So that's the process for opening an account. Okay, so let's talk about some of the features that this product entails and how would this be beneficial for you in the longer run. So I think the first and the most obvious question that anybody has would be: what's the interest rate? So it's a 7.4% per annum interest rate that the post office is providing at the moment, effective from 1st of April, which is good. And with that, you already know that there aren't any risks involved. That is the first point. The second point is how much amount of money can you invest in this scheme as an individual, as a joint holder of an account, or as a minor. So these are the three options that you have. So the first one, which is if you are opening an account which is a single account, you are the only owner of that account, you will be able to invest a maximum of 9 lakhs in this account. And if you are opening a joint account, your individual investment still remains 9 lakhs. But as a joint account holder, if you are 2 or 3 people in that account, it would be 15 lakhs maximum that you can invest. So 9 plus 6, that is the maximum that you can invest. And if there is also an option to open the account for a minor, basically who is below 18 years of age. If you open an account for a minor, the maximum deposit that you can make is of 3 lakh rupees. So these are the three categories that the post office has divided the investment into. And it is a pretty healthy sum of money that you can put through in order to get your returns. So अब एक बहुत ही सिंपल सा कैलकुलेशन करते हैं टू अंडरस्टैंड कि आपके रिटर्न्स कितने होंगे ऑन अ मंथली बेसिस. सो फॉर एग्जांपल, you have invested 1 lakh rupees in this scheme. You will be getting at a 7.4% interest, you would be getting rupees 617 on a monthly basis up to 5 years, which is 60 months. So if you just multiply, do a quick multiplication of 617 into 60, you will get something around 37,000 rupees. So that is your interest that you will be gaining for the tenure of 5 years if you invest 1 lakh rupees, and that is all passive. Okay, one more important feature that you need to be aware of is the lock-in period, which I already discussed earlier, but let me just reiterate that point, that there is a lock-in period of 5 years on the schemes, and if you are not able to stand on that 5 years, let me just quickly walk you through the penalty amount so that you're just aware that what you will be losing in case you're not able to adhere to these compliances. So 5 years, let's break it down. So 0 to 1 year, if you are doing a deposit of say 1 lakh and you want the money withdrawn within a tenure of 1 year, you will not be getting any benefits. You'll just get your deposit back. That's it. Your principal amount of 1 lakh rupees would be given back to you without any interest at all, right? That is the first. This is how the second bit is if you want to withdraw your amount in between the period of 1 to 3 years. In that case, a penalty of 2% would be levied on your investments that you have done. After levying that amount of penalty, you will be getting your principal plus interest back to your account. And the third form, where you want to withdraw your amount between 4 to 5 years, in that situation, you will be levied a penalty of 1%. After levying that penalty, whatever was the amount left from your principal plus interest, you would be getting that back. So these are some of the terms and conditions that you should be very well aware of in case you're going ahead and investing. One good thing here, which is slightly different when you put in your amount in an FD or a recurring deposit. One good thing here, which is different and can earn you more returns going forward in the longer run, is that once you receive your monthly payments back, you can either reinvest it somewhere else. So you're already getting an interest every month, and on that interest, upon reinvestment, you would be gaining interest upon interest, which is a compounding interest, right? So here, your returns, as I mentioned, in the long term would be higher than any normal FD or an RD, right? And now coming to the last bit, which is what is the tax implications that you would be facing if you invest in this product. So there wouldn't be any TDS that would be deducted from your account for this kind of an investment. But be mindful that similar to other products such as RD or FD, you will be paying the tax as per your income slab on the interest that you receive from the post office on an yearly basis. So there are no exemptions that you would be getting in case you go ahead and invest for this particular scheme. So I have already invested in this scheme because I really wanted to have a low risk product in my portfolio, because I always believe in diversification. So I would urge that you should also go check out the details and then take a call for yourself. I would be providing all the important links in the bio below, in the description, and you can go ahead and check out. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions on this, or if you would want me to make any other videos of this sort which are helpful, quick and easy to understand, and I would be happy to do that. I will also put in a link in order for you to understand how to open a savings account in the post office, so that it's easier for you and becomes less hassle. Thank you so much for watching my video. Keep subscribing, keep liking, and keep sharing.